So that brings me to the idea of trauma relivings. And this is the idea that the past is playing out over and over in the present. I refer to this with my own patients as the trauma blueprint, right? A blueprint is a guide for us and how something's going to go. And essentially, when something happens and triggers an experience of trauma in the present, whether direct or very vague, essentially what happens is our mind goes back to the past and says, wait, I know what's going on here. I know what to do, grabs that trauma blueprint and puts it over the present moment. And our bodies just start responding and beliefs start coming out. It doesn't matter what I say, no one's going to listen. I'm out of control, I'm helpless, I'm not safe, I can't cope with this. Whatever kind of the cognitive thoughts are, or we start feeling a pit in our stomach, our hands start getting clammy, our mind is racing. Those are trauma relivings, where we're blending the past and the present together. So the language that I use with my own patients is then time versus now time. So again, I mentioned earlier that our trauma-based memories are stored fundamentally differently in our brain than an average memory. And some of that then blurs then time and now time together. So for an average memory, we might be able to say, okay, this thing that I'm thinking of happened then, and I am in today, and I know where I'm at. When we start kicking into trauma memories, especially trauma triggers, past and present, then and now time start blending together. So we don't necessarily have that same awareness. And so in now time, our bodies are living like it's in then time. And maybe some of you have experienced that in some sort of way. And that can feel kind of out of control. That can feel very scary if we don't know what's going on with our body and we don't know how to get ourselves out of that. And so what we find again is that past and present are blending together and it starts playing out again and again. And that can be happening whether or not we know it when our patients are sitting in front of us.